Alright, we're live again.
The castles
And I come up with a solution, maybe, to the Guan Yu problem. Let's see what fast forward means.
Let's begin.
Yes. I agree.
Womp, womp, womp.
Really?
Really?
Yes.
So I have a plan for Guan Yu in the final stage, and that is to just shoot him with arrows. Lots of arrows. Put flaming volley on. Hopefully from high ground, hopefully lowers morale, hopefully make him less of just this slog.
My might shall illuminate the path to victory.
Now go.
Now go.
Conquer Xiaopei and seize Liu Bei's stronghold. The expedient. Have no mercy.
The castle gate will be guarded by the infamous Guan Yu. Breaking through will not be easy. I must advise you not to face him head-on.
Xiaopei Castle is surrounded by rivers. Liu Bei's forces will likely be wary of any attempts to flee it. So, let's test that theory first.
Start the advance! Time to act.
The enemy is targeting the floodgates there. I cannot leave my post here. Liu Bei's family is within the castle walls after all. I just have to believe our allies can handle it themselves. Such unyielding spirit. A formidable foe.
He's unbeatable. This territory. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Pinpike's time.
With his indomitable vigor and his refined sword arm, Lord Guan Yu's strength knows no equal to this day.
It's fun so far, but I do have this concern. If that's gonna like dissuade you a little bit, but
I cannot even fathom how I might bring him down. This fight is far beyond my capabilities. Infested.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Now, time to act. This territory is ours.
problem with Guan Yu having like a metric ton of health is that he's Lubu toughness, but he's not got the Lubu like level of challenge, right?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I hope your wallet forgives me.
The floodgates are heavily defended. The enemy must fear them being used in an attack.
That's one more stepping stone on my path to true might.
Experience my stratagem, refined to perfection. The enemy officer.
Refined to perfection, he says.
Managed to get some reinforcements from Lord Yuan Shao.
We caught them unprepared.
can strike back against Cao Cao. Forward march!
Cao Cao.
Liu Bei! Zhang Fei! My brothers! Now it's time for a counterattack!
Good. He's here too. This is the moment we've been waiting for. Now, let's begin our attack on Liu Bei.
March forward. So my brother was the target all along.
The floodgates. Liu Bei. Guan Yu will surely be torn. By bringing either to the brink of destruction, we can force him to decide. This will draw Guan Yu away from the castle
Hey,
gates.
Shankar, what are you doing over there?
With such a cunning plan, we can use their oath of brotherhood against them.
It's just as far as my path is to take them.
The resistance is futile.
All my curses! I cannot abandon my sworn brothers to such a fate! I will leave the defense of the castle in your hands! I must go to my brother's side!
Yeah.
Advance now!
Boom, boom. Boom, boom.
What is this?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Any more of this? We'll finish this another day. Be strong, my brothers.
Stay safe.
It's over!
Whoa.
Good. It worked. Now is our chance to take Xiaopei Castle.
This territory is ours.
The enemy officer
It is no easy
has been
thing
defeated.
to defy Lord Cao Cao. We must flee, regroup, and gather our strength. Forgive me, Guan Yu.
Might have beaten him up too quickly. Guan Yu didn't get a chance to like show up.
It seems Liu Bei has been defeated, but he is strong. Surely, he will have managed to escape. This means I have but one mission: to ensure that my brothers have a safe place to return to.
I will do as Lord Guan Yu ordered, even if it means my death. Not a single foe shall enter these walls.
The castle's still ours. And on brave defenders, I am coming.
Driving them back. Keep it up. Push on through. Every victory serves to make me that much stronger.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
See me, Paul.
The enemy
I
officer
always knew it.
has been defeated.
Past even my highest expectations.
Let's go.
Get the door open, boys.
And open it.
That's one more stepping stone on my path to true might.
Opening. It's no use.
Oh, hi there, Guan Yu.
What? The enemy is within the castle walls? Does this mean Lord Guan Yu was defeated?
The foe is wavering. This is our chance to renew the assault on the castle. Even the mightiest grow tired at some point. Now is the time to act. While Guan Yu is on the back foot.
Gotta be quicker. I shall put an end to you with my intellect.
Now, things may not end well for us at this rate.
I've been waiting for this. You are a true warrior of the three.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I may have killed Liu Bei too fast.
This is the best they can offer. We'll soon prevail.
Been Jing Liao's training, though.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You are a swift and deadly warrior. Where is he? Oh my God!
Captain,
The resistance is futile.
On you. Killing your friend here. Give me some distance.
has been defeated.
They know how to fight.
Capable sword, to say the least.
Now, keep that up.
Alright. Plan. Type of engage plan. I have no boys. Guan Yu, hold this thought. I'll be back. Need boys.
This enemy officer beneath me. That's one more stepping stone on my path to true might.
This territory is ours.
Let's go.
This is tough, no matter how you slice it. You've come at the right time. Can you lend a hand here?
Looking rough.
Now. Looking rough. Looking rough. Let's fight to bring glory to our forces.
Alright. You know what? Onto the walls. That's probably the best place to do it. Surely even Guan Yu is susceptible to fire arrows, right? Boys, do some really strong fire arrows, okay?
Time is right. Go. Looking rough. Looking rough. Looking rough.
No, he's not susceptible to it. We're gonna try that again. We have more arrows to throw at him. Shoot him! Don't stop shooting him. That did not work out as I thought.
Take this. Time to act. Don't get overpowered. Take this. On my right. Rough. Take this. Time to act.
What are we doing? I need the Podao. I need just raw, nonsensical fire damage.
My sworn brother entrusted me with the castle's defense. So I will fight to my dying breath, even if I am the last man standing. Take this. Go! Time to act.
I missed. Can't keep doing this. I will not feel the shield.
Your combat abilities are terrific. They shall serve as an example for my own efforts.
I see you. Looking rough. Time to act. Shall not fall. Shall not bend the knee. I will stand on this land.
Why am I eating that?
Such incredible strength. He has fought our forces non-stop, but still he stands. His will unbroken. Let's go. Prepare yourselves.
Stay with me, boys.
The time is right. Go. All right.
They immediately left and went back to the battle. Well darn. How about you don't, on you?
back. Take this. Go. Take this.
Gonna make his last stand after this one.
Looking rough. Time to act. Looking rough. Hold strong. Take this. Go. Time to act. Gotta be quicker. Looking rough.
Thankfully, he is not doing loops like Lubu.
Fight well, but I will not give up. You hear me? Not while my blade is unbroken. Not while life still flickers within me.
He will not give up. Horse grow stronger? I should have kept arrowing him. Just non-stop for training purposes. Ooh. Re-rendered.
Such spirit.
The fact that I'm not present in the pre-rendered cutscenes, except for like the very first one, again questions why they needed to have a pre-made character
Guan
instead
Yu.
of like a custom one for self-insert protagonist.
The castle has already fallen. Surrender at once.
Never. I shall fight to my last breath.
You would dishonor yourself out of stubborn pride, breaking your vow to your sworn brothers that you would die together, defying your duty to protect that which Liu Bei entrusted to you. Would your honor truly allow that?
I need 3 promises from you. I will surrender to the Emperor, not to Lord Cao Cao. No harm shall come to the family of Liu Bei. And the moment I find my brothers, I shall run to their side.
You have my word. I shall convey your wishes to.
I accept those terms. How outstanding to have a renowned hero such as you on our side. May our acquaintance be long and fruitful. So, Yuan Shao's forces remain inert.
Not that they had a choice in the matter. Yuan Shao is afraid of making mistakes. For that reason, he will always try to make the safe choice.
Making the safe choice isn't always about being able to move quickly at the expense of some griping is by far the wiser
I see. So
choice.
fast forward doesn't like
Yuan
hit the
Shao's
voice,
lordly
it just
decision
speeds it
to
up. I
always
see.
pursue the best option is both his strength and his weakness. Using that weakness to our advantage may allow us to decimate his massive army. That should be enough for now. Let us return to you so that we can prepare for what is to come.
Lord Guan Yu.
We have it better than most just being able to live out.
What's his peace even?
I heard Lord Cao Cao's
Lord
taken away.
Zuluan has a discerning eye.
More and more people are losing their... I hear the way Lord Zhonghe fights is a sight to behold.
Even with such an eminent family, Yuan Shao.
What's his peace even?
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye.
How's things? You've had a taste of officer life now. Starting to get used to things around here?
Sure. Of course.
Ah, no holding back, am I right? Good to see we can count on you. In any case, you're doing a fine job leading this band of ruffians. We may have our disagreements at times, but I got a feeling that you'll do fine. You were picked out by Lord Cao Cao himself, after all. Oh, almost forgot. I've good news for you. Remember when I told you that I was considering how to apply my natural talents to transporting provisions? Well, I think I've really found my calling there. Lord Cao Cao said my newfound skills will be a valuable addition to his force. Now, we can send provisions throughout the land with ease. We won't have to worry about plundering or getting sacked. We'd be one step closer to his vision. I've been trying to figure out what I could do, but I think it's finally coming together.
Amazing.
Damn right. But you know, I wouldn't have come this far without you. Whenever I see you at work, my doubts seem to completely vanish, and I see everything in a new light. And I'm here wondering what I can expect from you next. I just can't take my eyes off of you.
I can't take my eyes off of you either, Xiao Yuan.
Well, isn't that a nice thing to say? Guess that means we're meant for each other. Let's keep giving the world something to be amazed at. Should be easy enough for the two of us.
This town has gotten bigger now that I think about it. I wonder if that's thanks to Lord Cao Cao.
Pardon me a moment.
More training. I don't feel like pulling out a lance. I haven't used one of these in a while. I'm not beholden to any weapon right now by training, so... Smash.
That's bad! All of you, follow me!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Spirit Wave needs some leveling. Crushing Earth Gambit, though. We will also hit you, but can be endured. Oh. Seems silly.
Even Meteor is a must push harder.
Let's go. An opening. Bear witness to my power.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough.
I see, it's not actually hurting me. It's just letting me use my abilities as I please. Which is wildly useful. In fact, this seems extremely spammable and kind of overpowered, but that's to be expected of Lance, I guess.
Perfect timing. I was looking for an opportunity to test my new tactics.
Come on, hit me. That really didn't break you? Okay. That move is not very good, I feel. I still want to master mastering it though. Do it, I dare you. I may have overused my healing here. So a lot of your troops in here I can just use for fodder. There we go.
Time to act. Looking rough. I see you. Let's end this. Bastard.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this. Bear witness to my power.
Thank you.
Pieces using a new.
What kind of life does the Emperor live anyway?
More story.
I see Cao Cao's old habits are back in force. He's been trying this way and that to bring Guan Yu under his command. They say he's given him all sorts of treasures, even the fabled red hair.
But I wanted that horse.
Too bad. Once Cao Cao has his mind set on something, it rarely changes. Though, if you ask me, it would have been better if you had gotten the horse. I doubt Guan Yu would change allegiances over mere flattery. And if I'm right, the enemy just gained another weapon. I just hope it doesn't come back to haunt us later.
What perfect timing. Lord Cao Cao has called for you. We must hurry.
I have a question. Were you close to Guan Yu?
Close-ish.
Oh.
You've been friends for a long while.
Guan Yu is a man of integrity. Imagine he will want to return to Liu Bei's side. But it would be a shame if such talent were lost along with Liu Bei's life. If possible, I would like him to join my forces. I had hoped that if you knew him well, you might be able to think of a way to win him over.
I don't think it's possible.
So even you cannot think of a way to bring him over to our side. If he wishes to return to Liu Bei no matter what, then perhaps we must make sure that is no longer an option. Before
really fight and kill Liu Bei?
I want to know what Guan Yu is thinking. The moment our army has a chance to rest, I'd like you to find that out for me.
What? You're asking if I want to continue serving Lord Cao Cao? Certainly. He has been incredibly generous and has treated Liu Bei's family well. That is a debt I must repay in full before I leave. But I do not intend to stay here long. I will leave as soon as I know where my brother has gone. I, Guan Yu, will stand with Liu Bei until my death. That is an oath I will not break.
You cannot work with Cao Cao?
That is not the issue. My loyalty is with Liu Bei. Simple as that. Liu Bei is weaker than Lord Cao Cao. A cause for concern in some ways, I admit. Whenever he sees others suffering or in misery, he is driven to help them, heedless of logic. Because of that, we, and Liu Bei himself, have had to endure countless hardships. Some may see that as foolishness. Others may jeer, calling it a lack of principle. But Liu Bei knows the suffering of the people. He knows the cries of the destitute who lack the power to act. I believe that is the quality necessary to bring an end to these times of war. Forgive my prattle, but those are my thoughts in full. I presume you came here at Lord Cao Cao's behest to see where I stand. If you would, please tell him that I am sorry.
Lord Guan Yu, I hear that Lord Liu Bei is still missing. I cannot imagine how that must feel. But I am happy that I could fight alongside you once more. And I say that in earnest.
I cannot thank you enough for saving my life and the lives of my brother's family.
No need. The loss of a warrior such as yourself would be a loss to the entire realm.
You already said that.
You said the same to me once.
Zheng Liao.
I echo that sentiment. Lord Guan Yu, you are worthy of our respect, and I am glad we could speak once more.
Or did he? Maybe I'm...
Lord Shi Huang.
My training with you was my salvation when I lost my way. At the risk of sounding presumptuous, I hope our presence here eases your suffering even a little.
Aye. We may have different reasons and circumstances, but we are all warriors climbing the same peak. If we train and continue to better our minds and bodies, a path may one day present itself.
I am beyond grateful to both of you. Let us spar, that I may reforge my wavering mind.
Nothing would bring me more joy.
My mind is a floppy wet
Customers
noodle.
always show up whenever Lord Guojia does.
Lord Zulu.
Yuan Shao's forces gathered around Baima greatly outnumber our own.
Only
They must
take
be
by
trying to
Man
crush our
Yanjun.
potential strategies with sheer numbers.
Be that as it may, any commander who would lead such a massive army is bound to let his hubris get the better of them. We must discover and strike at where they have been negligent. The question is how?
Send a small force to ambush them? No. It would be but a momentary diversion against an army that large. Though if we can separate their forces, we may be able to take them down one group at a time.
Separate them how? I doubt Yuan Shao would be easily fooled.
If one wants to catch a catfish sleeping at the bottom of a pond, one must use valuable bait.
Bait?
Very well. I will join the assault. Then even Yuan Shao will panic and send his army.
Hell, by Man Yanjun.
What's his piece even look?
Lord Shunyo becomes a different person when he drinks.
Even with such an eminent family, Yuan Shao.
Forces attacking hordes, its husband are unshaken, defeat Yan Liang, and aid Baima Castle.
Let's begin.
What's your plan for the encounter?
Yes.
From here, Yuan Shao's moved his army southward from Hebei with the intention of subjugating Lord Cao. Plan on starting with Baima, the army is starting in place, and they practically champing at the bit to get in, until we will take out their commander, Yan Liang. Taking Baima will assure our victory right at the outset of this fight. We're obviously done for if we lose Lord Cao, so this plan turns that logic on its head. Lord Cao will be acting as a decoy, drawing the enemy away from the castle toward Yanjin. As our encirclement breaks, the detachment will come cut down Yan Liang. I'd say Lord Jing Liang and Lord Guan Yu are the right men for the job.
Got it.
But even spread thin, the enemy has overwhelming numbers, and Baima, a surprise attack would work well to put them down. Yuan Shao's forces around the castle unaware of our approach. Dispose of any foes on the road with the utmost haste.
Yes.
Interested in this ambush, we must also steal Yanjin with these overall forces. Pull this off. On both fronts, our forces to be accurate and adaptable. I'll do what I can.
Listen.
I'm gonna put my life on the line in this battle. I hope I can count on all of you to do the same. Gush, yeah. No matter who I go with, I'm taking a high morale officer off the field. Or high courage. I think I'd do better to just play the field alone. I never use the swap out anyway. I sometimes use their like extreme mixture attacks and stuff.
I will act as bait and lure away their main force. You take a detached force to drive through the gap and relieve Baimar Castle.
Those are Cao Cao's forces? Headed for Baimar Castle? I have to warn Lord Yan Yang.
Alright, no. Get back here.
If they inform the main force of our position, we will lose the advantage of surprise. Quickly, pursue them!
We will keep the enemy at bay. You must hurry to Lord Yenliang's side.
Now, march forward!
We have received word that Cao Cao himself is headed for Yanjing. We cannot let this opportunity go to waste. Concentrate. We shall send our troops to target him. We march at once!
Ow.
Victory is sweet.
All my might! Did I think the enemy officer has been defeated?
Where'd the other one go?
It appears we have evaded detection by the enemy.
Hey, you better run away from me.
We'll continue our advance swiftly and silently.
Lord Cao Cao's renown makes him an excellent decoy. Just look at the size of the
enemy
force they've
officer
sent after him.
has been defeated.
With this many of their soldiers here, Baimar should be relatively on guard as allies. Our task is to do all that we can to protect Lord Cao Cao.
Went the wrong way.
This matter not, for I will never falter. With enough wisdom and courage, there is always a path to victory. Begin advancing!
The strength of Yuan Shao's forces lies in their inexhaustible numbers. They seem to be pouring out from the fort in an endless stream. We should first focus our efforts on taking the fort. That will force them to change their strategy.
Let's ambush.
Now advance!
This is our chance.
Take the enemy by surprise!
Behold, Allied forces are marching to our aid. This will be enough to break the siege. Stand strong! Our victory is imminent! An opening! Bear witness to my power. Oh Lord, Cao Cao, a great debt of gratitude. This battle is my chance to repay it.
Flip him around.
The enemy officer has been defeated. You think you are skilled enough? Even match. The enemy officer has been defeated.
This is the fate of all who oppose me.
Bear witness to me. This land belongs to me now. All my might.
I guess this place belongs to me.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
They've taken the fort at Yanjing? We cannot let them cut off our reinforcements. We must reclaim it.
I'll end this.
Let's start the advance.
I'll end this.
Let's start the advance.
It's gonna hurt.
This is too good to be true. The enemy's massive force is beginning to crumble all on its own.
All my might.
Go on.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We are providing aid in this battle in accordance with our pledge to the people of the North.
Who?
However, seeing as Cao Cao is loyal
Bai
to the
Luan.
Han court, we have no objections to taking his life.
Bai Luan, is that you?
are a snake, guarding the corrupt throne to satisfy your endless avarice.
I missed all
Strip
that.
the land, and the tears of the weak pool at the feet of the Emperor. That is why you must be eliminated.
Alright, I need to go ahead to South like 12 seconds ago.
You do not know who you are or from where you hail, but you seem to be driven by a strong conviction.
Ooh, boys. We're uphill. We were uphill. Get uphill, boys. Come on. Surely this will work. Just the same. Fine. I'll just ignore it. Fire arrows anyway.
Not possible.
My apologies. But I must fall back.
This has been brutal. I don't know how much more I can take.
Yes, the resistance is futile.
Yeah, time to gotta be quicker. Concentrate.
That's one more stepping stone on my path to true might.
Okay, you know what?
Let's start the advance.
It begins.
Oh, sure, that get there.
My power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
Now, this territory, the enemy officer has been defeated.
Luan. Those eyes. Yes. You must be.
Is it the important guy?
Start the advance.
We should stop here to assess the situation.
I can't hold them much longer. We need a way through.
You weren't able to leave me in danger, were you? You truly are one of a kind.
Time is right. We should attack now.
We must find a way to overcome this situation. I have captured this area.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Trouble back here. I was due the whole time.
I am in a bit of a bind. I could certainly use your help.
What a predicament. Even so, I shall not abandon hope. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Now. That was 10 minutes ago. I am terrible right now.
Face me, you are just in time.
Let's go again, Liang.
stand in the presence of Yan Liang. I am one of Lord Yuan Shao's greatest warriors. You really think you have what it takes to fight me? Turn the tables. Do not lack.
Turn them tables.
This battle has only just begun. Time to end this. I can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I have been bested. How can this be?
Yan Liang has been defeated. This cannot be.
I can't believe we managed to drive back such a large force. We may be outnumbered. This battle is far from hopeless.
All my might.
By my eyes, we see.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Wen Chou, attack Yanjin and bring me Cao Cao's head.
Defeat Wen Chou, eh?
Our next target will likely be the enemy forces at Yanjin. This time, we can send some of our soldiers to the front. We can cross the river to the north and attack the enemy from behind. We must also be prepared to scale the cliffs on the way.
Let's go. An opening.
An incredible feat. You shine like a beacon for the others.
Judge the situation toward you.
I'm coming, Cesao. I just really wanted to kill this guy, okay?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Things are looking bad, but I refuse to consider this settled.
You're about to lose. There must be something I can do.
Normally, one seeks to overcome their opponent on the battlefield through superior resources. You, on the other hand,
Chariot?
wits and curves. You may be my enemy, but I do admire your will to fight. You might even color me intrigued by it. Bring him down.
Burn that chariot to the ground, boys!
He's a talent.
Thank you for rushing in to save me. Help me be free from this predicament.
I regret that I must implore you for aid like this, but your presence sets my mind at ease.
You have saved
Loose them arrows!
After this is finished, I shall be sure to thank you properly.
When you're by my side, I feel empowered. I ask for your assistance.
This has been brutal. I don't know how much more I can take. All my might. This is as far as I go.
The enemy officer
No virtue in
has
dying
been defeated.
so little. I shall retreat and fight another day.
The enemy forces at Yanjin have greatly diminished. We will finish them off in one final assault.
Everyone able to the enemy officer has been defeated.
You truly are one of a kind.
Shenpei!
It's about time, is it not? Begin preparations. Everyone.
Take this. That.
Back here. I'm not done with you.
All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I am Wen Chou, one of Yuan
No.
Shao's greatest fighters. Anyone
Can't not take a
finding
duel.
themselves where they may test their might against me.
I see it. An opening.
You are half bad. So your bravery isn't without justification.
Let's end this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Then I get run over by a chariot.
It all. Why did it have to end like this? Let's end this. What? Wen Chou has fallen. This is not possible. What on earth happened?
The finale.
I could foresee losing either Yan Liang or Wen Chou, but for both to have been slain, you fought well this time, Cao Cao. But this brings you no closer to matching our might. In the end, there can only be one victor, and that will be me!
Chapter finale?
Winning the first battle bodes very well for our side. Overcoming their greater numbers will prove to be difficult. This is not where we will strike the final blow. We will pull our forces back for now.
Marauder 19. Horse keeps getting better and better.
This was a great victory, and it is owed to your wisdom and strength.
We are humbled, but it is not yet over, my lord.
Aye. We've swatted away some of their troops, but the flow of the battle has not yet shifted. It looks like Yuan Shao is continuing his march south. They will overrun us if we do not intercept them.
To defeat a large army, we must first take advantage of the terrain. We will draw back the front line to Guandu. There, we shall make our stand against Yuan Shao.
Guandu. Someone call for me? So by the one in our head is from when the village burned down, but this is the real Bailuan then, probably.
Zuluan, it's been too long. So it really was you. I never would have expected this.
Old man child is now old man.
But why didn't you tell me
young
where
man.
you were? What's wrong, Zuluan? Why aren't you saying anything? Don't tell me you've forgotten who I am.
Why are you expecting me to talk much? Have you forgotten who I am?
You won't answer? Or maybe you can't. Then it's true. You really have forgotten everything. Well, I suppose I should have known. If you had your memories, you wouldn't have allied yourself with Cao Cao, the usurper of the Han. You have forgotten your mission, your ideals, and the promises you made. And now you're floating aimlessly through life. Yet even so, you are unable to escape your fate as a guardian of peace. You submit to a higher power and act as a weapon for them, just as you did as a guardian of peace once before. Though this seems even more pitiful, Juha, what did she say to you in the end?
I haven't gotten to those memories yet. We need more incense.
Did she tell you to forget everything and live on? Or to pursue true peace?
Dude, I still need to get more incense. Can't remember.
If you can't remember, then let me remind you. Juha is dead. You
So
were
she is a
there
ghost.
when it happened. And now you're living a carefree life, free from any memory of her death. Perhaps that is the greatest insult of all. Remember, Zuluan!
Are you crying? Go, Zuluan. Down your own path. Are you crying? I'm fine. your own path.
I thought you had both died. I never imagined. I thought I was alone. Maybe I was being foolish, desperately clinging to a past that will never return. I have some advice for you, Zuluan. If you insist on following the Han and allying with Cao Cao, then I will not hesitate to stand against you once more.
Okay.
You must remember who the Han are to us. Well, the point may be moot if Cao Cao is crushed by Yuan Shao in the next battle. I look forward to seeing him struggle.
Man, Bylon, you can put a dick.
Lord Eugene is waiting.
Expression. Yan Province.
For the sake of Lord Cao Cao's rule.
Presence of Yan called for aid. Defeat the bandits so in chaos. Ooh, 2 new guards. New tactic, maybe. That is a lot of dudes.
Advance! All of you, follow me! Let's march!
This location is too valuable to be taken. Fortify our defenses, comrades! All my might. The enemy officer has been defeated. Bear witness to my power. The enemy officer has been defeated. officer has been defeated.
I'm making my way out!
Quicker. We're driving him back. Keep it up! Push on through! The enemy officer has been defeated. Oh my. You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms. Bring him down. Choosing solitude on the battlefield. Now we must be good. Let us fight! Great comrades! The time has come to show the results of our training.
Interfire. I just interfired.
This area belongs to us now!
Got another one of these already? And he very peaceful? Yeah, no, my buddy by the lawn's not very peaceful anymore. I'm falling way behind on Chancellor here. So you're paying more attention than that.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Whoa! I am bad streamer.
That one is the key to turning the tide. Begin the ascent immediately. All my might. Bear witness to my power.
This area will make a fine addition to our territory!
All my might.
Obliterate you!
Concentrate. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer.
Warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
Of the Three Kingdoms.
I need something I can just throw out.
This'll do. Bear witness to my power.
Oh.
I challenge you to battle. The enemy officer has been defeated. This'll do.
I'm making my way up! Got you!
Our enemies fell to my incredible might! Our enemies fell to my incredible might! That is. Take this! Think again! That is. All my might!
Shoot 'em, boys. Shoot him, boys.
Looking rough. The enemy officer has been defeated. Get down. Looking rough. This'll do. sir, has been defeated. This territory is ours.
Just so much power in this silly weapon. Ah, increased recovery speed for endured damage. Three more to go. Two more guards, and stone throw. Lowers courage of enemies hit from high ground. Looks like a shorter range volley. Possibly shorter cooldown too? No, longer cooldown. Very short range. But extremely powerful. Throw a bunch of rocks at him, dudes! Alright.
The scars left.
Memory doctor, my memories. Also, I probably should have been taking up my letters. Invitation Shunu's Manor. Ah. And Yuan Shao is saying goodbye. Oh. Meet Obia's enemies will not. It is regrettable, but this letter serves as my farewell to you. P.S. There is no need to reply. Yuan Shao's breaking my heart.
Even with such an eminent family, Yuan Shao.
Let's go say hi to Yuan Shao.
Not many people can read and write.
You're
I
fine.
used to be a yellow turban, just like you.
Ah, I'm pleased to see you. Though it is the eve of battle, you appear as calm as always. Come, sit. Let us talk as friends. Now is not the time to stand on ceremony. Still, I am surprised to see you here. I sent the letter with little hope of a reply, let alone a personal visit.
It might be our last chance.
Indeed. I also wanted to see you again. I could not go myself, so I thank you for taking the risk to come here. Things could have been different between us. Here we are, forced to meet in secret like conspiring thieves. I regret not making you mine before parting ways with Cao Cao.
That's a little bit of
I
a
only have myself
typo.
I let pride get in the way.
I read not
Once
making you
agreed to
mime.
serve Cao Cao, you would never leave him. Admirable, I suppose.
I mime all the time. My character
Now
barely
it has
talks.
come to this. I know you, through and through, thanks to that night we spent together.
I feel the same.
Good. It'd be a sad thing indeed, to be the only one who did. A shared memory is that much finer, eh? Now, what to do tonight?
Oh my.
Given the circumstances, I'm not able to extend my usual grand hospitality. But since you went to the trouble of sneaking in here, the least we can do is talk for a while. We'll forget about our situation for a while, and I'll tell you all there is left to tell of Yuan Shao. Come, let's go somewhere more agreeable. I won't take no for an answer.
Give me your turtle spirit. Wait, that's a different game.
Now that I'm a father myself, I hear the
Peace
way Lord
Road's in an
John
area, and I got a
fights is sight to
prize waiting for me.
For the sake of Lord Tao Tao's rule.
Hodao, Fierce Focus. Oh. Interesting. What does the upgraded level of that do then, after you've mastered it? Can't see myself necessarily using it, but I'm curious. Reduces damage taken, prevents staggering while using battle art. Okay, I thought maybe you'd upgrade it further. It is tempting to put Ice Luan on. Also tempting to get Laser Beam. Doesn't look like it's very good. But I think I'm gonna buy Laser Beam. They're over Skirmisher Strike, I think. As good as Skirmisher Strike is.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye.
I need to charge up and use Laser Beam.
Oh, pardon my manners. I was so deep in thought that I'd forgotten our plans to meet.
Can you believe this guy getting so deeply entranced by something that he completely ignores something that he should be paying attention to? Like, constantly? Jeez. Unacceptable. Aren't you tired?
Yes. I've hardly slept at all. As much as it pains me to admit my failure to take care of myself. Matters of war have been left to Lord Shunyo, Jashu, and Goja. That leaves the task of governing Shu in my hands. I must also be vigilant against agents of Yuanshao, interfering with domestic affairs. And the recent incident is yet to be fully dealt with.
Recent incident?
Yes. The attempt made on Lord Cao Cao's life, at the behest of the Emperor himself. Truth be told, we had considered the possibility, but not so soon. It seems the Emperor feels threatened by our leader's power. Should a mere retainer be allowed to attain more power than the Emperor? This is a matter that we must now carefully consider. There are many issues at hand, but for now, I must remain focused on protecting our leader.
You must take time to rest.
Yes, you're right. I cannot deny the wisdom of your words. Perhaps it's fatigue taking its toll on me. But I find that my ability to focus is beginning to fray. The other day, I was out negotiating with officials and handling government affairs. All without noticing that my hat had caved in. The funny thing is that later I actually saw the ministers all walking together with their hats caved in the exact same way. I couldn't believe how quickly my carelessness had become a fashion statement. I suppose all I can do now is wait for it to go out of style.
Shall I go explain it to them?
That would be an entirely new source of embarrassment, and they would wonder why it's coming from you. I'd like for you to keep all this to yourself. Let it be our little secret. Be that as it may, I am glad that we have made plans to meet later. If I am to rest, I would very much like it to be with you at my side. Now, shall we make our way to my estate?
Everyone just wants to rest with me.
Fall asleep on the way.
This
8 more
town
coins.
has gotten bigger.
Just in case there's an event waiting to pop up after I do like a battle before.
So empty.
I'm just gonna do a skirmish over here real quick.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours. Let's go. This'll do.
Did I think this?
The enemy officer has been defeated. Sacred Bird protection.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer.
Well, before I finish this battle, I have to at least use the Placer Beam once.
This territory is ours.
That was a significant boost to the piece in Liang. Wow. I want to push it to max. But I'm not going to sit here and wait for another skirmish to pop up.
Everything's gotten so expensive.
Even with such an eminent family.
Story time.
Juha. I see. I had been wondering who she was, and why she chose to help you. It may be that the Juha you saw was a mirage, created by your own sense of guilt. That seems to be the logical conclusion.
But she was so real.
Zuluan, I believe now is the time for you to face the real Juha. You should figure out what it was that all of you staked your lives to accomplish. You, Juha, Bai Luan, and all of the Guardians of Peace.
Is there a way to do so?
Don't you think you're underestimating me, Ziluan? I think you ought to place a little more faith in me.
I
The key to
prayed.
unlocking your past is most likely the incense used by the Guardians of Peace.
I'm just gonna make an incense that sends you back in time. Not like makes you think back to the past, but actually sends you back in time, because why not? When did you?
Well, while you've been off fighting, I've been busy myself. Very busy, in fact. However, I'm afraid the truth is crueler than you might imagine, Ziluan. I would understand if you wish to avoid learning the truth. That too is a valid choice.
Nope,
But
we gotta do the history
if
thing.
you do decide you want to unravel your past, it would be my duty as a doctor to offer my full assistance. That said, we had best try out the incense first of all. I will be rather embarrassed if it doesn't help you remember anything.
Not many people can
I
read
need some more
and write.
water, and then we'll do the village thing. Alright, more village cutscene. Woo! I wonder if it's going to be pre-rendered. High quality. Hey, look, she's right here. I can't see her.
So you remember? We fought the government forces that came to purge our village and were cut down. And now, you know. I am but a fragment of your memory. A mirage from your past. Born of your deep, painful regret over having survived that day. I think this will probably be the last time you'll see me. You do not need me anymore. Because now, you remember it all. The dreams we shared, the path we chose, the hopes that I passed on to you. I made my own choices, my own decisions. I lived my life without regrets. Feeling guilty for our deaths only cheapens our resolve. So please, do not blame yourself anymore. From this point on, do not let your desire to atone for your past shape your future. Instead, be guided by your will to see your choices through. Now, go forth. You do not need to look back at us anymore.
Watch over me.
Of course. I always will. Ziluan, take care of Bailuan for us.
Good. It seems you were able to remember Chuha. That success is a weight off my mind. You did well. I officially pronounce you cured, which means my work is complete. Yes, there is nothing more to be done.
Nothing at all. What do you do now?
Well, I haven't really decided just yet. That's sad. I've always thought of visiting the land where my father studied medicine. Perhaps now is the time. As for you, Ziluan, you will be fine without me. Now that
There are, you say?
you know who you are, you're free to live your life as you wish.
Oh, that's some bullshit. Those are the outfits that you need for the base game. That is some bullshit. Don't worry, I'm sure that at a later date they're going to release them for sale. And it only costs us like $30 to get what should be base game. I think I'm gonna try to let him go. I'll say I'll miss you, but he'll probably just stick around anyway.
Such maudlin sentimentality. That doesn't sound like my Ziluan at all. Did you eat something strange? But yes, despite my teasing, our journey has been one of the most rewarding times in my life. I met so many people, all fighting to survive this chaotic era. On second thought, maybe I could linger for a while longer yet. After all, what better place to fulfill my duty?
I thought so. Real fake choices. Your duty.
Well, I call it a duty, but it's a humble matter compared to the exploits of someone like yourself.
Really?
I learned medicine from my father, and he from his father.
That's...
Along with that knowledge,
yeah, that's Koei
passed down
Tecmo.
the ideal of healing the sick and aiding the wounded. Now that I'm of a certain age, it's my duty to pass that ideal on to someone else. Just as Chuha passed her dreams and ideals on to you. Which is a roundabout way of asking, would you let me travel with you a little while longer?
Of course.
Thank you, Ziluan. I mean, that is to say, I shall continue to be at your service and provide what help I can.
New ability. What do we got? Acquire Mushu Rage, letting you unleash ultimate Mushu attacks. See that Mushu rank and can activate Mushu Rage. Do so. Please fill up the extended Mushu gauge and press F. While Rage ready, can unleash ultimate Mushu attacks when the Mushu gauge reaches 0 when you press E. It's also activate War God Rage without full Mushu gauge as long as the gauge has reached activation. Oh, so we have even more. I see. I didn't realize this. The bar just gets longer. It go longer. Yeah, Koei Tecmo can't help but be Koei Tecmo in terms of just like holding their game back,
so
cutting things, and nickel and diming.
Even with such an eminent family.
Well,
They just can't help it. We see our caravan once again. Defending our caravan from those bandits. Let's see this mouse gift. So Shauner's 10,000. Patient the doctor's worries. We're not going to regain your memories. I'm sure Master Yuan Ha. Take some time to rest, but something just isn't right with him. Seems to fall into a trance and stare to the air at the strangest times. It's been us from the other day. I brought him the meal of wild vegetables he enjoys so much as a roast from trouble, but his reaction fell far from short of his full delight. Master Yuan Ha is depressed. I can't help but worry about him. What if you tried to cheer him up? Just do whatever you can. Aww. I don't want any of these gems. Oh, the Vortex gem would work really well with like the twin pikes. Instead, we'll use Moongrass. Instead, we'll use Moongrass. There we go. Those are the gems I want. Make 43 of these. Oh man, we got 6 extras in the wellspring. Speak to Cao Cao. Ah, but we've got a bunch of people that want to talk.
Lord Shunyo becomes a different...
We're getting to the end of this. The music's changed drastically on the overworld map here. This will be the end of Chapter 4. The final battle at Guandu. And then it's Chibi, I guess.
Did you hear? Yuan
Build up
Shao's
to
main
in
force
final
is
and
coming down
Chibi.
south. They say it's 10 times the size of ours. We can't win this fight.
And I hear we're almost out of supplies, too. It's all over for us.
Line up. We will now begin our training.
Lord Eugene, surely now isn't the time. Yeah! Why should we train when we're gonna die here?
Get moving. Anyone who talks back to a superior officer will be punished. Your job now is not to cower. It is to fulfill your duty as soldiers of Cao Cao's army. Continue to train yourselves until your fear and hesitation are gone. Understood?
Sir! Everyone, get in line.
I've just returned from scouting Guandu. Yuan Shao's army is as massive as the rumors say. Maintaining it must require a great deal of supplies. I've heard from Lord Guojia about the battle in Puyang. It sounds as though supplies won the day. And I think that may once again be the deciding factor in this battle. What do you think?
Food is good. We attack their storehouses.
Not what I was thinking, but a fine idea nonetheless. The problem is, we do not know where they are located. I, therefore, think it is best to go for their supply lines and cut off delivery. I will go propose striking at their supply routes. I am sure Lord Cao Cao will be open to the idea.
Alright. So, where are we going? What's up?
What shall we do, Lord Cao Cao? Their numbers are far too great to fight without a plan.
Yuan Shao's army is growing cautious as it nears Guandu. It appears their loss in Baima has shaken them.
But with our supplies dwindling, Yuan Shao must know that time is on his side.
Any news from Shu City, Guojia?
Lord Xun Yu says that lords in the vicinity of Shu City are showing signs of revolt. And there are rumors that Liu Bei was spotted among the leaders of the rebellion.
Liu Bei?
His Majesty has taken a liking to Liu Bei. If he comes to the rescue, then His Majesty will follow him.
Then it is imperative that we send more troops to put the rebellion down, yes?
Do not be so nervous, Lord Xun Yu. Those who lack the heart of a warrior are destined for defeat. Let us endure for a while longer. Our chance will come to us in time.
Brother. Farewell, Zheng Liao.
Nothing more must be said. Press on, friend, and walk your own path.
I am in your debt. I have sworn to live and die at Liu Bei's side. And that is where I must go. It's you. I must also bid you farewell.
Remember when you had to go through
Cao
5
Cao
gates of
has granted
troops
me
to
permission
get
to
Guan Yu
return
out
to
of
Liu Bei,
Cao Cao's army?
and I will do so today.
What about his family?
I will of course bring them to his side. But I cannot have them wandering aimlessly. I must scout ahead and find him first. There is much I owe you. While this may be goodbye, it has been an honor to fight alongside you once again. I, Guan Yu, will never forget this debt. I do not know where we may meet again, but when we do, let us test our strength once more.
Guan. Guan. Received more letters.
This town has gotten bigger now that
Who's sending me a letter at a time like this? Your subject seems all but indestructible, whether it's slippery and filthy pond water surfing out an unknown species of mushroom or sinking your teeth into a half-cooked meal. Nothing ever appears to affect you. See people like this from time to time. They build up resilience to all sorts of things they survive in harsh conditions, but the thing is that medicine tends to not do much for them either, so as a doctor I need to be careful in working with them. But you're nearly immune to poison as well. But it wouldn't make much sense to have you ingest some just to check, so we'll never be sure. That said, we can surmise that you have perhaps been gradually exposed to various hazards from a young age to train your body to resist their effects.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning.
I heard Lord Cao Cao's taken a liking to a wanderer named Zuluan.
What does peace even look?
What does peace even look like?
Well, this is unusual. Lord Guojia. We hardly ever see you grimace like that.
I feel we're still missing something decisive for the upcoming battle. So much already plays to our benefit, but we still lack the final push.
Want me to go convince my boyfriend to join our side?
How unlike you. Weren't you just telling us to wait for opportunities to present themselves?
Even I would like some control over the battle's outcome.
Ah, there you are.
Oh, Lord Shunyo. What is it?
Lord Cao Cao is calling for all of you. A letter was brought in from Xu Yo of Yuan Shao's army.
Illusion, perhaps.
Who could say? Even if he is an acquaintance of Lord Cao Cao, it may just be a call to surrender. Though, given the situation, that seems unlikely. I'm very curious as to what it might contain. You must be too, Lord Guojia.
I suppose. Let us hope it's good news. One letter could very well turn the tide of war. My, things are becoming interesting.
Now that is why everyone's afraid of Lord Guojia.
Xu Yo of Yuan Shao's army has sent us a letter. He is unhappy with Yuan Shao and is ready to surrender. He's also included some other pertinent information.
If I may, precisely what is he unhappy about?
That Yuan Shao favors corrupt advisors, prioritizing their suggestions above all. Not only does he reject earnest plans in favor of theirs, but he even imprisons his most loyal servants.
I'm glad you are not like him, my lord. Otherwise, my head would have rolled long ago.
I suppose that is the essence of Yuan Shao as a leader.
Thinking back on it, he was always prone to these bad habits. He would show kindness to those who respected him, but enmity toward any who dared to oppose him. But that is irrelevant. What's important is this. According to Xu Yo, supplies for Yuan Shao's army are being gathered in Wu Chao. He says the defenses there are weak, and that it will easily fall if attacked.
Can we trust him, though?
The man is selfish and greedy, but he would not try to trick me in such a roundabout way.
Then let us gather the officers.
You take Wu Chao compound.
We bring Yuan Shao's fate to an end here.
And the enemy loses all their morale. That's how it goes. Is Yuan Shao going to be like a Lu Bu? Have like a big boss battle?
The difference in strength is clear to see. In terms of pure numbers, we stand no chance. So, we must first attack the heart of the enemy forces.
And by heart, you mean their supplies?
That'd be their stomachs.
That's right. We will send out 2 units from Guandu to attack both the supply line and their stock of provisions.
Lord Xu Huang, we will have you lead the unit attacking the supply line.
I will not let you down. My men and I will do whatever it takes.
Lord Cao Cao will lead the other unit himself. We have received word that the enemy has a storehouse in Wu Chao that is poorly defended.
Really?
Our scout was certain of it. Xuan Yu Chong is defending the provisions. We will attack him and burn the lot. The success of this plan rides on the element of surprise. The enemy cannot find out what we're up to. And even if we can conceal our true motives, if Guandu falls before the attack is complete, we're done for.
So we must make sure that Yuan Shao's army in Guandu is dealt with before we even begin.
An assault to their defenses and a surprise attack. If either fails, then all is lost. Let us all play to our strengths and do everything in our power. If we can accomplish that, then victory is assured. Fear not. In this battle, we will show the world our true strength.
Well, is everyone here?
Try to count forward fail, X is every ounce of combined muster, key battles, but key battles but unfold in Central Plains. We are to defeat Yuan Shao, protect Lord Cao Cao, and it's clear what we must do, and of course I've already determined how we're about to go about it. Let's first defend Guandu Garrison, then we are to make the enemy's store provisions. We'll lead the defense of Guandu and Xiaoyuan and Yujin. Shu Hong will cast with serving the enemy's supply line. While Cao Cao and I will take their storehouse in Chao. What takes the greater numbers into consideration, its outcome is precarious. The wrong decision can make all the difference. Therefore, I call upon you, generals, to carry out my orders to the best of your ability. Having you free to make the rounds as a strike force will allow everyone to thrive. Severing in the supply route, the Sultan will out and the defense to Guandu. Watch over all of them and intervene as necessary. With pleasure. I would love to just charge up the center and blow up their main force. None of my allies that I can take are particularly high morale here. Or high courage. I'm just gonna leave them. I don't need them. I got my Serpent Pike, my Wellspring Gem, and all this nonsense. I'm gonna try just walking forward and just being a wall. See how that goes. Oh Lord, they coming.
The time has come. We shall finally face Yuan Shao and finish this. My elite soldiers, pour your sweat and blood into our efforts to grasp victory here.
Oh boy.
This incredible formation is the embodiment of our strength. Onward, with your heads held high. Our military might is overwhelming. That much is plain to see. All we have to do is forge ahead and crush them underfoot. They choose to fight back despite our imposing show of force. We'll just have to strive harder to break their spirit.
Laser beam! Ah!
Transports are ready. Let's go! The supplies we bring to our forces shall bolster their efforts.
Sacred for protecting the enemy is sending forward transport units. Now is the time. Sever their supply lines.
Advance. The enemy has set its sights on the Guandu garrison. We'll head to Wu Chao, aid to their provision. We are at a critical juncture. I shall go as well. I leave the defense of the base to you. Encounter. Now advance!
Such turbulent times force even friends to fight one another. But I've no other choice.
He just doesn't do his thing all together.
March is about to commence. Onward! Attack the Guandu garrison!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We will intercept these foes. Defend
The running guys that hit me.
Let not a single man through. All my might. March forward.
I shall lead the way. Everyone, pace with me.
enemy forces will be swallowed up in an instant.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The battle front
seems to be going well for us. Perhaps we should push on now. I would like to draw the enemy's attention away from Hu Chao.
March forward.
I am ready.
Alright, let's just moosh your rage here, shall we?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take their witness to our power. How about this?
It's wild fun.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Please.
Well done! Most impressive. Bear witness to my power. Good.
We've recovered our footing.
Come, everyone, muster up your courage!
The enemy is strong. Things might get tough.
You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms. I'll not hear a single argument otherwise.
We will make our stand. The enemy officer prepare for battle.
The resistance is futile. That an officer? You must be kidding. That an officer? You must be kidding.
Each one of Cao Cao's men is worth 10 of ours. I have no chance. We must retreat, for now.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
All my boys died.
Repel such a large force. I can hardly believe we actually pulled it off.
I have one boy left. Shikon, I'm here.
Stepping stone on my path to true light. Take this. Concentrate.
I see the position has been secured. Is ours. This should prevent the enemy from building more weapons.
Let's go.
All my boys are back, but that's fine.
The moment has come.
My boys killed them. Damn.
Let's go. An opening.
Blow it up, boys.
Officer, you must be kidding! An opening. You run in looking for space. Thoughtless.
Reporting! The Western fortresses have all fallen to the enemy! Urgent assistance is requested! All my might!
The enemy officer.
Then we must act at once. Send soldiers over from the east.
Start the advance!
Knock that door in for me, boys.
We cannot lose this position. Defend it with your lives.
All my might!
I expected the enemy's officers to be more skilled than this.
All my might!
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
Ah, no refund. Wait, too late. The Lady Shen is here.
Forces? You left the garrison undefended? We have to drive them back.
Oh.
We cannot allow Wu Chao to fall into their hands, no matter what.
We're gonna shock them. Stick with me, everyone.
All my might.
The enemy officer
This is our chance to
been
turn
defeated.
this battle around. All the officers guarding this area to the sword.
I was prepared for this the moment I set foot on the battlefield. We shall fight together. It's all we have to muster.
Lady of her standing would fight together with us? This is no time to cower in the face of Cao Cao's forces.
Let's do this! We're at our side. Our spirits will remain strong.
I can't do that. Not even with that.
gotta be quicker.
Laser beam!
All my might.
The enemy officer has been
Cao Cao's
defeated.
army. They are a veritable storm, shaking the House of Yuan and this era to their very core.
No! Look what they've done to her! We can't go on!
All of the guards are out of the picture. Well done. Now we shall obliterate the morale of Yuan Shao's men. Burn it all! Set their provisions ablaze!
I mean, there are no men left. We could have just left it, but you know.
Reporting! Wu Chao is burning! All our provisions are up in flames!
What did you say? Damn you, Cao Cao. Now you've done it.
The winds have changed direction. Now blow in our favor. This is our chance to crush Yuan Shao. Now advance!
They don't hit me, I can't do anything. But
We should work well with disarming their spirits. Still,
I can do this.
great in number. Now the real fight begins.
It's time to overwhelm the enemy. My elite soldiers, go forth and decimate them.
Let's go, Jin. I assume we're gonna get ready for a charge.
We'll wait here until the time is right.
of our fates ends here and now.
Hi, Shenpei.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let me teach you what happens when you charge into things headfirst. On the pride of the UN, I shall crush our enemies. Everyone, steel yourselves and form rank.
Well, I guess I gotta turn around and go with him.
Let's go. Behold, the might of the proud house of UN. All units, prepare to attack.
We're looking for a chance to strike. If we don't bring down commanding officers, we'll suffer heavy loss.
Sacred Bird protected. I'll end this.
That's one.
All my might. Go on.
Where's the other one?
He's been delivered in our midst.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good. Got you! Looking rough.
Cao Cao, you have done well to come this far, Yago. Yes, you are still greatly outnumbered. Surely in all your wisdom, you have realized the truth, that you cannot possibly win this battle.
Many impossible feats have been performed during this struggle.
The enemy officer
slipped your notice.
has been defeated.
The fierce warriors that fight under my banner were 10 times their number. Soon, you know how deep my strength runs.
Forcing us to break off our assault!
What a commendable display. You really are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
Overcome all odds to make it this far. We have both exhausted our respective talents. A true battle among battles. As such, I, Jung-Hoo, shall put everything on the line.
I'm just demolishing every bit of troops he's got.
You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms. All my might.
Jung-Ho wants a duel?
We've only just
We're
begun
doing.
to fight. Such turbulent times force even friends to fight one another. But I've no other choice. Here we go.
Laser beam!
Time to end this.
The enemy officer
I fought with everything I had till the very end. Although defeated, I've never been so light of heart.
While others merely boasted superior numbers, he displayed his superior skill. Only terrible ways to dispose of your fuel.
Things don't look too good.
I expected the enemy's officers to be more skilled than this. All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Another victim has fallen before me.
Where's my buddy? Oops, I accidentally hit a meat bun.
How am I being defeated?
Got you.
The generosity of your family is widely known. Has drawn this large army to your side. I cannot deny such a feat. You are shall. But with great numbers and many voices has been defeated. Inability to make quick decisions. War. A weakness you cannot afford. I do not hesitate. They don't mind my insignificant voice. That sets me apart. The enemy officer, my will by been defeated, and my will is to bring peace to the land. The enemy officer, this is the end. Defeated, Yuan Shao. Time to finish this.
Oops, I canceled that one. I really shouldn't have.
The battle is decided, but I will not forget this. I shall lead my forces into oblivion to honor the proud Yuan Shao.
Thank you for rushing in to save me.
You should be
Let me be free from this predicament.
You weren't able to leave me in danger, were you? You truly are one of a kind.
It was a truly embarrassing spectacle. Still, thank you for your help.
You have saved me. After this is finished, I shall be sure to thank you properly.
When you're by my side, I feel empowered. I ask for your assistance here.
Let's try Yuan Shao.
It is you. Then I've nothing more to worry about. It's over.
Some days, your gut feeling can let you down. Those are the days I need you the most.
None other could accomplish.
Bye, Yuan Shao.
Let's continue to perform in this manner.
impossible. I am defeated. Cao Cao has defeated me. What does he possess that I do not?
A guy with a pike. One guy with a lance that knows how to use it. Good lord.
So we've lost him.
Allow me to give chase.
No need. His fate is sealed regardless of whether or not we pursue. Yuan Shao. You once told me that you would be the one to restore the entire land. I suppose history will prove who was right. You were a man of true virtue. Another time, you might have been the victor. But it seems history would not accept you as the hero that will bring these wars to an end. Let us go, Zuluan. We have stepped over many bodies to get here. We have much left to do.
And we have many more bodies to step over. I do not expect to like the lance as much as I do. It is silly. See if it holds up, and from what I hear, there's a higher... After fierce battles, that's how best Yuan Shao going to do, though Yuan Shao managed to flee. He passed away before he could regain his advantage. Yuan Shao defeated Tessa's forces to recognize his greatest in the land. Kind of gonna gloss over the whole Yuan Sheng, Yuan Tan part. Chapter 4 complete. Starting... Question mark? Chapter 5. Save progress? Yes.
Cao Cao emerged victorious from a decisive battle with Yuan Shao, becoming the most powerful individual in the land. He actively strove to establish hegemony over Hebei, and in turn, the entire land. The Sun clan fell into turmoil after being tragically deprived of their lord once again. However, with their combination of capable youth and dependable seniority, they were able to secure territory for the Kingdom of Wu. Their future now lay in the hands of their young leader. Liu Bei had yet to establish his territory and could not realistically attempt to gain supremacy. But he focused on gaining something worthwhile out of his indecision. The turbulent sea of the era turned into a powerful whirlpool, and before long, into a violent torrent. Chapter 5. With Zhuge Liang's assistance, Liu Bei decides on a plan to gain power. A decisive battle is held at Chibi.
Chibi.
As of yesterday, Yuan Shao was no more.
But his sons now continue his legacy. They have set up a stronghold in Ji province.
I guess we'll have to deal with that. Yeah, we kind of lost Sensei screen.
On the contrary, before his death, Yuan Shao made one fatal error.
Oh?
Oh.
He didn't appoint a true successor. Isn't that right, Lord Jiashu?
Correct. And wars over succession are very common in such times. Yuan Shao knew as much, and I believe he intended for his youngest son, Yuan Sheng, to take over.
But he passed before he could set that in stone. The brothers have already begun fighting. It may make things easier than when Yuan Shao was alive.
Lord Goja.
Sorry I'm late. I may have had a little too much to drink last night. I found myself giving in to any number of temptations. I'm afraid my weaknesses were exploited.
How rare to see a mighty strategist in such a state.
Men are as surprising as the world around them. Who would have thought the Yuan family's grip on Hebei would end up so loose today? Several officers surrendered to us in Guandu. They may be able to help us take Hebei for ourselves.
Oh, it's you.
Glad to have you here.
Thank you. Leaving the House of Yuan was difficult, but I have long awaited this day. That ideal battlefield we spoke of. I believe joining you is the best way to find it. Though I may have once been your enemy, I am honored to now fight by your side. It is truly a pleasure.
Likewise.
Let us fight bravely for Lord Cao Cao. Still, Lord Yuan Shao's children and the rest of his family remain in control of Hie. It is my hope that they will not be involved in our future battles. Especially knowing that Lord Yuan Shi's wife will protect the Yuan family at all costs.
His wife?
Yes. A capable woman, as brave as any warrior I know. It could be said that she is the one who keeps the Yuan family and their troops going. But do not be mistaken. I too am a man of war. Should they stand in our way, I will not hesitate to strike them down. However, in these troubled times, it does not do to be completely heartless.
Letters. Seem to have the ability to land unharmed when dropping from high places. Treetops, roofs, towers, castle walls, cliffs. I'd wager that you would be fine falling from just about anything you can climb. Since the balance must far exceed that of most people who move your body, you're just the right position to avoid damage at the precise moment you reach the ground. The conclusion we can draw from this is that you are in fact a cat, or rather that you have undergone some kind of special training. It's certainly conceivable that, despite losing your memory, your body remembers what you have been taught. What I have seen while living with you is someone without care in the world who never misses a chance to take a nap. Even after you remember everything these days, you even fight together will always be part of you. Sudden desire to meet you. Even my busiest days, it is your face that runs through my mind. And it's because there is something that I must tell you at all costs. I know you are very busy as well, but would you mind meeting me somewhere nearby? Join me in the city. I'll show you a great place to eat, and we can feast to our heart's content. Everyone just wants to go on dates with me. Even Xiao do it. I find myself more able to relax while you're around. Most of the people around me these days talk a little bit too much. Make sure you're good and hungry before we meet. Everyone just really wants to date me.
Lord Li Dian may be friendly and approachable, but he's quite the intellectual.
Very valuable asset. You're improving your skills. Wheels! Those aren't lance. That's fine. Strong attacks and wheel recovery, so that's not too hard.
Occasionally comes.
Oh, rank 6 EX, rank 6 weapons, okay.
Okay, quiz time. What post did Lord Cao Cao take up as soon as he came of age? Give up? He was captain of the North District of Luoyang and was famous for his strict leadership.
Check me out.
Lord Guan Yu has safely returned to Liu Bei.
Though I was glad for his presence, Lord Guan Yu seemed ill at ease during his time here. Like a sword, returned to its scabbard. It seems he is back where he belongs.
Now we may finally be able to stop Lord Guan Yu's unwavering blade. We are to be enemies. We must not let our erstwhile friendships stand in our way.
That goes without saying. Our personal lives have no bearing on the war. When next we meet, I will put aside my past with Lord Guan Yu and face him with everything I have.
I'm pretty sure this game's story doesn't go far enough for us to kill any of the main characters.
Started a field nearby, working on it whenever he can. What an admirable man.
There is a lot of talking to be done. And a lot of cities have new goodies. Looks like probably just rank 6 weapons. A lot of bond events and a few requests.
Another war.
Lord Eugene is way too...
Yeah.
I apologize for calling upon you again, and being tardy at that. But I am glad to see you.
As always, likewise.
Really? Well, that is... You're as kind as ever. The battle in Guandu is over, so I wanted to speak with you about the future. We fought in many battles together, and I feel our bond is now unbreakable. At the same time, our Lord has continued to make great strides toward unifying the nation. My aim is to lead the way on the battlefield. Lord Xiahou Dun, Zheng Liao, and Li Dian too. Our Lord has incredibly dependable people in his ranks. My current goal is to prove myself to you, even amongst such esteemed company.
You're meeting your goal.
Do you really think so? Suddenly, I can't remember what my goal was in the first place. But Gaining your approval means more to me than I can put into words. Right now, we fight alongside each other as equals. But one day, I want to be the one leading the way. I hope to become the sort of officer who inspires absolute faith in his troops. If possible, I'd like you to make sure I don't lose sight of that goal.
I'll try.
Thank you. That puts my mind at ease. Now I can charge on ahead. Oh, and remember the record I was creating for us to share memories? Back then, I felt a distance between us. But with all the memories we've made together, now I feel a lot closer to you. So, how about a training session for old time's sake? Let's do all we can to ensure our deeds go down in history. Well, let us go.
We're probably gonna have enough coins after all these bond events. If not, definitely after their quests. I know what that amulet is.
I suppose you have come to train as well. Might we do this together? Training alone does have its limits after all.
Aren't you tired?
I appreciate the concern, but I can afford little time to rest. After the Battle of Guandu, Lord Cao Cao is one step closer to his goal. It is now that we must exercise the most vigilance. For we shall serve him as his officers, even after he has unified the lands.
I'm trying to serve Lord Cao Cao?
Of course. It does not end there, however. After joining Lord Cao Cao's army, I have met many great warriors. Guan Yu, Xiang Liao, and you, of course. I have since done my best not to be left behind, and I have finally begun to realize what I must do. I am to seek new heights as a warrior, ones that only I can reach. This is my current goal.
Yeah, what
Those
it
words
takes.
bring me more strength than you could imagine. You have always supported me. I was only able to decide my path because I had you as my friend. Since our encounter at Shui Jing Retreat, and even after I entered into Lord Cao Cao's service, you've helped this fool immeasurably. I will master the warrior's path, so that I will not be ashamed in front of my greatest comrade. Would you watch over me on my journey?
I mean, I'm already watching over you, Jin, but okay. I guess I'm just gonna watch over everyone. Time for some more training, Eugen.
Oh, it's you! I mean, hello, sir. Here for Lord Eugene's training?
He's earned quite a reputation after the victory at the Battle of Guandu was credited to his strict training.
A lot of new faces today, saying they want to undergo his training.
Training.
Newcomers who don't know how terrifying Lord Eugene is will be done and out of here before you know it. It's pretty much just you and us that are able to endure the challenge.
Strange,
Same
though.
two
He seems a bit
dudes.
later than normal today. It's rare he's not on time.
Hey, he's here! And Lord Cao Cao is with him.
Why aren't you in formation?
Today to give praise to Eugene and his achievements. My strategists tell me that our victory at Guandu was due to order being maintained in the castle, despite the disadvantage. That was achieved by Eugene, a man without peer. You should be proud to receive guidance from him.
I'm grateful for the generous words.
Well then, work hard.
He sure didn't stay long, huh? Well, I imagine he's quite busy.
Which makes it pretty incredible he came here just to praise Lord Eugene, huh? I know I was moved.
You, over there. Have I not made it clear that there is to be no personal conversation? Now 2,000 practice swings for all of you, including newcomers.
Figured as much.
Then line up in formation. No one receives special leniency here. Time to commence the drills. Prepare yourselves. Quite a few ended up running away.
I'm worried about you.
What are you saying now? If we don't separate the wheat from the chaff here, we'll hold back those who have provided years of distinguished service. Those who understand what we are trying to achieve here ought to be able to sense that for themselves. I'll continue with little mind for how I may appear. After all, I have you and Lord Cao Cao, who see through to the heart of things. Thank you.
Hard to stay
Ring Liao's turn.
I'm just finishing up my training. If you have the time, I'd like to get to know you a bit better.
You seem more cheerful.
Perhaps some of my troubles have left me since last we talked. Do you remember the last time we spoke? I was conflicted about my reason to fight. At the time, I believed I was simply a weapon for my lord. That was all I could think of. That was why I couldn't understand Lord Cao Cao when he spoke of the future.
You found your answer?
You saw right through me. I doubt I shall ever be as insightful as you. After fighting alongside you and all our great allies, I finally understand. Becoming a Lord's weapon does not mean to simply fight mindlessly. It means to take the will of one's Lord as their own. And if the Lord treads off the true path, they must be prepared to correct them. That is true fealty. That unyielding spirit is the mark of becoming a Lord's weapon. When I said I would ensure Lord Louis Bu was punished in the afterlife, Lord Cao Cao saw through me. He saw that this blade can still be sharpened further.
That's a lot of thinking.
Are you trying to lighten the mood? I'll take it as your way of offering encouragement. However, this revelation of mine is still fresh. I may yet lose my way once again. If I do, I hope you can help me one more time.
I'll just add you to my list of people I'm looking over,
the
okay?
same Lord, who knows all my flaws and insecurities. I entrust to you my everything, my dearest friend.
Ooh, Furious Dual Brush. Neat.
Hard to stay motivated as tired as we are.
Hey, thanks for coming. I know you're busy.
Ready to eat.
Great. Glad to hear it. I've got some special meals prepared for you today. Remember what I said about continuing to work the fields? Well, I managed to get enough for a meal, so I had them cook it up for you.
Looks really good.
It's all as fresh as can be. Eat as much as you want. Where I'm from, we do these harvest festivals each year. Boy, that brings back memories. Wonder how the folks are doing back home. The vegetables we grew there were so fresh, too, like you wouldn't believe. We helped each other out and worked hard, so we had some amazing harvests. But then, some no-good bureaucrat came around and told us to give it to him. Kids went hungry when we got hit with droughts. But that was nothing compared to being leeched on by greedy officials.
Unforgivable.
Appreciate the anger. But you know, we all ended up just accepting it. We were already so tired from working in the fields, you know. We thought that's just the way things are. So when we met Lord Cao Cao, now that was a surprise. Whenever I look at him, I feel like our hard work really will end up paying off one day. He's an amazing man, someone we gotta protect. If I can work the fields again, under Lord Cao Cao's rule, I'll be happy. And you can help me dig up dirt.
I love dirt. That'd be fun.
Sounds great, huh? And we can even take naps after working the fields. I bet we can work a really big place with the two of us. Oops, the food's getting cold. Let's eat already. There's plenty here to fill ourselves up on. Food, hopes, and dreams. Eh?
Lord Li Dian may be friendly and approachable, but he's quite the intellect.
Done. And then we can get on to the requests.
Okay, quiz time. What post is Lord Cao Cao?
We've grown in strength since you arrived. We're at a point where we can rival any other faction. Are you hungry? Eat and drink your fill. Don't worry. You've more than earned it.
Can I call you Doom?
If you like. I feel we're close enough now. The real problems lie ahead of us. Though we have gained strength, our army organization is lagging. We've grown too big and too fast. The troops need training. We need equipment. Our structure needs reviewing. Provisions need securing. There is always more work to be done. My suffering will continue a little while longer, it seems. I'm glad we dragged you into our forces. You're a great officer, and useful as my eyes and ears. Cao Cao is impressed with you too, especially with how you command.
How much the eyes thing, eh?
I hate to admit this, but I can't imagine doing this without you.
I imagined as much. Thank you.
No need to thank me. You'll make me blush. We're at the point where Cao Cao's goal of ending the chaos and forging a new era is finally within reach.
All true.
The coming battles will have huge ramifications for the fate of the land. I can't say I'm not excited. All the more so, because you're here. Together, we'll open up a path for Cao Cao to achieve conquest.
Ooh, Podal art. Burgeoning devastation.
So you're
That could be
saying
cool.
Cao Cao will soon seize the reins and reign over the realm?
Dion has a request, and then I can South South's all the way over there and he has one?
Another war.
Hard seeing Lord Shaho Dun.
You're here.
Dr. Mini said he wants to meet you. He's going to teach us about the classic rites, so make sure you find a copy and look through it before you come. Closed gate. There aren't many of those left on the map. So I think I know where that is. Almost immediately. There is an old man.
He was way too strict.
Why is the old man not... Okay, the old man is visible on the map. Oh, that's the old man.
Lord Yuan Shao was loved by the people.
I was wrong, but old man is visible on map, so... My guard has a 99% mortality rate. They're fine.
They say some officers and members of the UN family.
They get better, okay?
Family. Yuan Shao.
3 old coins. Thank goodness. I actually felt really bad about that. I just actually told you to go get the classic rights and read it, but then I realized it was no easy task. I went through all the trouble to read it anyway, so this means you wish to study under my teacher, right? Let's fill our minds with knowledge.
Another war.
Hard to stay motivated as tired as we.
What's your request? Select stable footing. Rebellion springing up now would be a disaster. So eliminate them.
Lord Shu Hong occasionally comes by to purchase gifts of appreciation for his troops. The number of men gathered under Lord Cao Cao's banner increases by the day. Joyous news indeed.
Those guys don't want to unite the world.
Lord Zheng Liao is a...
Real recovery and strong attacks. So easy, easy, easy. Kill guys with wheels.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Just ignore the fact that 4 of my bodyguards have already died, okay? That didn't really happen. It's my fault.
Let's end this.
I can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Just spin all day, every day. You guys could upgrade them. They do have stats that suggest you can, but I haven't seen a means to do so. Oh, have I hit skill point cap? I didn't think there was one, but I'm at 999. Might have to spend some. Pay attention to my next income and see what I end up with.
Enjoying a meal with his subordinates. Lord Shichu started a field nearby.
Very good.
For your help. It's only a temporary illusion, but I'm grateful all the same.
Quiz time. What post did Lord Cao
So you're saying Cao Cao?
Another
My bond event.
Lord Li Dian may be friendly.
I did get all that money, yes. I also have
I hope I didn't catch you
Oh.
by surprise. I wanted to talk to you about what's in store for us in the future.
You mean us two? Together?
Well, of course. I'm glad you seem to understand what I mean. So, we've been serving Lord Cao Cao for a while. And he's made major progress towards his goals, having won at Guandu. And gained control of the Central Plains. Lately, I've been thinking about what I should do next. Do I remain with the leading faction and serve as a central figure in the forging a new era? Or do I head out in search of something different? Either way, I thought it'd be fun if I could do it with you by my side.
Well, thank you.
Ever elusive, huh? That's what I like about you. Still, things aren't set in stone quite yet, even if Lord Cao Cao has almost made it. But no matter what the future holds, I want to keep you close by. So, whatever you plan on doing, you can expect I'll be along for the journey. That's how much I like you.
They say Lord Cao Cao didn't hesitate even against an old friend.
I need to go see what this amulet is.
Even with such an eminent family,
Lord Yuan Shao loved his kids. I just want our life to remain as it is.
Oh, it's you.
More old coins. Need another 100 before I get another amulet. Increase damage taken by 100%, boost the amount of skill points gained by 100%. Ah, okay.
Go show him what you're made of.
Orange.
Hard seeing
All
Lord
right.
Xiahou doing with his...
Lidian, what's going on? We're gonna meet your master now?
Yes, your study partner seems to understand well. To have two such students is a blessing indeed.
Then it looks like I have a rival. I'm looking forward to our next lesson, sir. Ah, I'm glad I introduced you to each other. He sounded delighted to have another student. So, how was your first real lesson? It's a different kind of challenge to fighting a battle, isn't it?
Looks strangely familiar.
Huh?
No wonder you had that smile on your face. I know you don't remember anything, but maybe this isn't the first time you've taken lessons like this. It was wonderful seeing you so focused. I feel like I've gained motivation for the battles ahead. Our Lord is finally aiming to capture Jing Province. If he succeeds, the entire land will be within his grasp. The province is said to be home to many great academics. They will surely be a great asset for us. Anyway, let us pray for victory.
What does your intuition say?
Who knows? My intuition is failing me right now. That's why we must have faith. Faith in the strength of our forces. Our Lord's insight. Our strategist's wisdom. Our army's might. Combined, they should lead us to our ultimate goal. All I can say is that I have a feeling. You know, your sharp eyes are the key to all of this. We're all truly counting on you.
You can count on me.
Well, you're certainly keen. Just make sure not to overdo it, though, all right? Find yourself in trouble, and I'll be there to help. Because even if we come out on top, it won't mean a thing without you. To usher in tranquility and peace, I need you at my side, working on official affairs. I sounded a little too self-important there. Still, I really am counting on your help. Once you found a good comrade, a friend, it's natural to want to stick together, right? I can't die in peace until our relationship reaches that level. And you've got your part too. You need to use your knowledge to survive.
Another war.
So you're saying Cao Cao will Lord Li Dian maybe?
Another Bond event.
And lo, I have come. I had so hoped to run into you. Could I ask you to spare a moment?
I'm not sure what you're asking.
I appreciate you not tossing me out into the street. I was in a strategy meeting with Lord Jiashu and the others. We reached an impasse, and before I knew it, I found myself here. The water he recommended was dubious indeed. I was not aware there was any kind of water that could leave one in such high spirits.
There isn't.
I thought so. Another of Lord Jiashu's antics. After the Battle of Guandu, I feel as though everyone is even more unified in their desire to elevate Lord Cao Cao to ruler of this land. As more and more men of talent assemble to serve him, fortifying our core, I've begun to wonder what is to become of me. After all, I possess neither eloquence nor a sharp mind for innovation. And although I have a firm grasp on the nature of man, I am not one to deploy extensive strategies. And yet, everyone includes me in their plans, as if it is a matter of course. At this rate, I'm not at leisure to be so self-abasing. I must offer many proposals, use what I can, and take on any and all possible challenges. This is the only way I can repay them. That is why I ask that you allow me to use you as well. I swear to you, I shall put you to work in the manner most suitable for your skills.
You already
if you
are.
say so, I am inclined to believe it. It's a relief to know I'm utilizing a guardian of peace the best I can. Now that I think about it, You are the only one to whom I can show this side of me. Talking to you like this, achieving such assuredness with you. Ah, is that a bed over there? I have become quite drowsy now that the tension has left me.
Why don't you go lay down over there?
For I can sleep on my own.
Are you sure about that? That doesn't seem to be the theme of 90% of the encounters with other characters in this game.
And pleasant dreams.
Lord Shi Huang occasionally comes by to purchase gifts of appreciation for his troops.
The number of men gathered under Lord Cao Cao's banner.
What do you need, Shin?
An honor to meet you again.
New piece of writing called 3 Strategies.
Lord Shi Chu started a field nearby.
Hard to stay motivated.
Lord Han Dong.
Apparently I had no idea where it was. I thought I did. But I had no clue.
Everyone says that damn Cao Cao.
Damn Cao Cao. Plus 20. It's actually still weaker than what I had. It's been a while. Oh man, manual.
Hard to stay motivated as tired as we are.
Incredible.
A number of princesses have been going into affairs, and it's been a challenge helping each of them reach their potential. Sharing a growing body of knowledge with even more people, I think that this work I may be able to do just that. I'm sure they lead to great strides forward in my government affairs. Once again, I cannot forget.
Okay, quiz time. What post did Lord Cao Cao?
I do not care who rules.
Zuluan, welcome.
I'm flying to my rescue. Have you allowed me to enlist your aid? The Bay of Qing is a threat to us, yes, but so are the Sin of Jiangdong. I need them disoriented. The armies will only to make them aware of our plan. I need to let this in secret. Go beat up some guys through the Cao Cao, some land dudes.
We're only surviving because my husband is out.
Not locked to anything right now. I'm gonna pull out the spear. I have a good spear. 85 is good enough. Dance of the Whirlwind. Savage Thrust Barrage. I like Wild Rush too much in that one slot. I'll just keep leveling these ones up. Keep Wild Rush for what I need it for, which is after I knock an enemy with an assault just to jump back to them immediately.
Gotta be quicker. Concentrate. Bear witness to my power. Looking rough. Concentrate. All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Now.
I wonder what the charge is on this one. Alright, that.
Looking rough. Now. Take this. Take this. Now.
This territory is ours.
I don't really want to sit around for another minute waiting for my things to... Ah, my allies did it for me. Wonderful.
How about this? Looking rough. Your feet. Looking rough. See you.
Let's give it to them.
Take this. Bear witness to my power. All my might.
Infested.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take that.
Well done.
You can finally lead my path of conquest.
Those guys don't want to unite the world.
Right on, and yay, have more things to look at.
Have you seen Lord Zhao Yun wield a spear? His moves are almost inhuman.
New letter. I'd like to see you. Of course you would. Or put it more accurately, I would like you to be here with me. I wish to see you.
Hard to stay motivated as tired as we are.
My apologies. I was keeping myself occupied in contemplation while awaiting your arrival, and I must have drifted off to sleep.
You weren't resting your eyes?
For some reason, everyone always thinks that. But even I must sleep from time to time. In any case, looking like I am deep in thought while sneaking in a short amount of sleep is a talent that I am happy to have. Now, please have a seat over here. With the battle at Guandu behind us, the reign of Lord Cao Cao is starting to come to fruition. Starting with Luoyang, we have been expanding our influence over key territories and peoples across the land.
Is there anything I can do?
No. Your good intentions are more than enough. All the government affairs that I'd been tasked with carrying out alone before are now being handled with the help of many new hands. We have recruited not only Lord Shunyo, but also many other very capable people of great talent to our side. But as all this has happened, I have come to realize something. At first, I thought we needed a single, unrivaled leader to bring peace to the land. For me, that meant Lord Cao Cao. Looking back on it now, it seems that I drew this conclusion a bit too hastily. Our talents each have an important role to play. I have come to understand that we are at our most powerful when we all join hands and work together. I would also like to join hands with you. Regardless of what happens to me in the future, may I count on having your friendship? For now, I'd like to return to the world of dreams. My apologies. I do realize that it is I who invited you, but... By the way, do you remember that story I told you before? About that time I went out with my hat caved in and unintentionally started a new trend that spread like wildfire. I really should have just gone back immediately and explained it to everyone. But I had a reason for not doing so. You are the only one who knows my secret. I wanted to have something like that between us. From now on, you are the only one I need to be open with about my faults and failures. No, you're the only one I want. I'm actually quite stubborn, believe it or not. But I also love to be cared for.
Okay, quiz time. What post did Lord Cao Cao take up as soon as he came of age?
That guy really loves his Cao Cao quiz.
I never would have thought Lord Cao Cao would actually... Lord Yuan Shao loved his kids. I saw a shop changing their sign that read Lord Yuan Shao approved.
Gonna do another skirmish or two before ending.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours. Let's go. Take this. Concentrate.
Move forward at all.
Officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
Again, another big little jump.
To be able to live without
it's been a
worry.
gift here for I don't even know how long. Master Wu's teachings. Extensive reduction of enemy morale by 100% upon achieving a dramatic success with a tactic.
I don't care if it's a time of war or peace.
Search CD for marauders.
Take this. Take this. Take this.
Well, gotta be quicker than that. Bear witness to my power. How could I?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
Take this. Take this.
Tables turn. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Time to act. Bear witness to my power.
Take that.
Let's put money on it. Who do you think will rule this when it's all over?
I never would have thought Lord Cao Cao would actually...
Lord Yuan Shao loved his kids. I miss the days when thieves were a timid bunch.
Alright. I'm gonna call it there for the night. It's gonna be it from, so yeah, it's gonna be it for me. Thanks so much for hanging out. Hope you had your time. Hope you have a good evening, whichever it is for you. Get it right one time. Get it smooth one time.